Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that's what I just want you to the day that
they're preparing to go to Tokyo.
Right.
There were ships, all types of ships, battle wagons, carriers, submarines, everything as far as you could see. Thousands of ships headed for Tokyo, headed for the main, maneuvers, in other words, practice and getting.
And you were on LST?
LST 275.
Okay.
275. And loaded with Marines and tanks.
Both? Marines and tanks on your?
Tanks, loaded with tanks and Marines to run them.
Right. Okay.
Marines to run the tanks. And just before we deadline, we headed out. Who was his name? Not Roosevelt. He took Roosevelt's place. He made the announcement that we have the atomic bomb. Let's see if it works. Let's see if it'll work. He actually said that. He said, we've got it. Before we try to make the invasion, let's see if this bomb works. And that's what happened.
So you were all set up for the invasion, and then
ready to go.
Yeah.
We were ready to go. Just ships all as far as you could see, sitting there waiting for the bell to ring.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then the president said, let's try, before we make this invasion, we got this bomb, let's see if it'll work. And it worked. Where were you at when the bomber took off?
I was on top deck, but we were anchored.
Okay.
I'm in the engine.
You're out in the South Pacific, just anchored, ready to go.
We were anchored right there. All these ships were anchored. We would pull the anchor out at the same time to shove off. But,
where did the plane take off from?
Carrier.
From an aircraft carrier?
Aircraft carrier.
Okay.
You betcha. And of course, B-29s would take off from Saipan, Tinian, and Tinian Sea, and Guam.
Yeah.
Had strips on Guam. And that's when the reason we had Iwo Jima is because the B-29s couldn't get to Japan and drop bombs and carry enough gas to get back. A lot of them, most of them made it back. A lot of them didn't make it, dropping the ocean out there.
Yeah.
So we decided, that's when we decided to Iwo Jima. The only thing we needed at Iwo Jima was airport for a landing strip.
Yeah.
And then when we invaded Iwo Jima, as soon as we invaded Iwo Jima, 275 went back to Guam and picked up 4,500 drums of high-octane gasoline and took to Iwo Jima for the planes.
Yeah.
A whole fleet of 7 LSTs carrying gasoline to Iwo.
Setting bombs. And you pulled in, you were headed in, and didn't they start bombing?
We were headed in, and it was supposed to be, they had it all figured, every invasion, D plus, so on. And it was supposed to be D plus 3 days. Iwo Jima was supposed to be clear.
Yeah.
And we got out there about a mile out there, and out of these caves, these Japs they hadn't had it clear. And,
Yeah.
So they were dropping spice from all around us. So I'm in the engine room, and I did a flank speed, port side, flank ahead, flank speed stern on the starboard, and I full speed and headed back out. All of us. We just made a circle and
took off a run.
And they waited about a day and a half out there, or 2 days, while they took the blow torches the Marines
Yeah.
and clean those bomb shells, those
Caves. Yeah.
clean them out.
And then you went
And
in.
we went in and unloaded. And when we unloaded, all hands went to work,
Quick.
taking that gas off. Roll that gas on the beach.
That was one day you worked fast.
Yeah, everybody went to work, tickled to death. Worked your butt off, boy. But we were tickled to death to help. Got that thing unloaded and backed off.
Okay, that's what I wanted to hear.